Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Friday, December 9th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. There's a rumor going around the internet that Dexter Jackson is actually a 300-year-old muscle-building vampire. And you know what? It just might be true. Or, wait a minute, I might be confusing him with Will Harris. After another historically ridiculous season that saw him bring home 4 huge wins, 1 runner-up, and a vintage third-place Olympia performance, the Blade looks like he's ready to pick back up where he left off. This week, Dexter released some off-season training footage from a recent arm workout, where we see the ageless wonder looking every bit as dangerous as he ever has. With all due respect to all of the greats who have ever taken the stage, I'm not sure if we've ever seen anything in bodybuilding quite like Dexter Jackson. Until he shows us otherwise, Dexter Jackson is one of the 3 best bodybuilders on the planet, and a legitimate threat to win every single show he enters. You often hear former Olympia champions say that training as the champion gives you a certain level of ferocity when you're in the gym, doing everything you can to defend your title. And it looks like new bikini Olympia champ Courtney is feeling pretty ferocious these days. This week, the baddest woman in bikini leaked some new training footage and let it be known that she has absolutely no intentions of relinquishing the title anytime soon. When it comes to delivering knockout performances, this year King showed us there's no one in the bikini division that can handle her when she comes out swinging. So a word to the wise, if you think you're going to unseat the new bikini champ at next year's Olympia, you better bring your absolute best. I don't have the slightest clue what Shaun Vasquez's plan of attack is for his off-season, but if it included the words, stay as lean as possible and pack on an absurd amount of new muscle, I'd say that so far he's off to a pretty good start. Just weeks removed from issuing a good old-fashioned butt-whooping to the rest of the field at the NPC National Championships, the reigning heavyweight and overall champ looks to be embracing his first official off-season as a pro with open arms. New progress photos show a nutty-looking Vasquez still sporting striations for days to go along with plenty of hard-earned new muscle that he's managed to pack onto his frame. Although he hasn't announced what his intentions are for next season yet, you'd have to think that slipping into a late-season event to see how he stacks up has crossed his mind once or twice. So if he keeps making steady improvements and doesn't get caught up in playing the size game, he might be an interesting late-season wildcard to keep your eyes on. If you can find someone having a better offseason in the women's physique division than Shanique Grant, by all means, please let me know, because that is something I definitely like to see. A few months removed from overcoming a few hiccups that forced her to pull out of the Olympia, the second-year pro is looking like a woman on a mission. New training footage shows a completely absurd-looking Grant cranking out a late-night arm training session as she puts every ounce of her focus into making her 2017 contest season a year to remember. From a structural standpoint, there's no one in the division that's even close to her right now, and the improvements she's made over the last 2 seasons is nothing short of amazing. Right now, Grant is poised to have a monster season next year, and if she can rip off a few wins in a row, she's going to be someone who can make things pretty darn interesting come Olympia time. I took the liberty of creating an unofficial list of the 3 things you can never do enough of if you're a bodybuilder: eat, sleep, and squat. So far, it looks like rookie 212 pro Armando Aman definitely got the memo. This week, Aman was spotted blasting his way through another brutal leg workout. Aman has really been making an effort lately to take his leg training up a few notches, which should reap some huge dividends down the road as he tries to stay stride for stride with some of the monsters roaming the 212 division these days. And if he keeps slowly chipping away and adding elements to his physique here and there, it won't be long before Aman can turn himself into a serious 212 contender. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by IronMag Labs. Make your mark. Check out IronMagLabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.